so tired. Let me introduce myself. It's just not something I want to deal with, but I have to because this is my job. I don't know if some of you are squeamish. I guess I'll tell the story, but I don't really know if I should put this on the internet, but I guess I'll say it. So tomorrow, or today, I'm tired. Being a doctor is really hard. I'm so tired. Oh my god. Nice messages to wake up to. Love that. Isn't this so cute? Say you can't hide. I had to sleep on wet hair. I guess my voice isn't really back yet from it being so early. Hello, my name is Lauren and I am a fourth year medical student. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. Welcome to my first sub-I vlog. If you don't know what a sub-I is, it is short for sub-internship, and it is a rotation where you are treated as an intern, aka a first year resident, and it seems like it will be very true to that. Today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I think I'm gonna vlog the whole week. I did go in yesterday, but it was like orientation stuff in the morning and kind of like easing into things, but today it is full-blown intern responsibilities. And it's currently 5:44. I don't have to leave for another 16 minutes, but I think I'm just gonna go because we have sign out at 6:30, which is when the night team, like whoever stayed overnight and admitted patients overnight and took care of our patients overnight, we meet with them in the morning and they tell us what happened overnight, and then they go home and we take over care for the day. Sometimes they give us a new patient called a redistribution patient. That's like a brand new patient in the morning that you then have to like represent to your attending in like 2 hours. And I was told yesterday that I will probably be getting the redistribution, we call it redist for short, patient. So tomorrow, or today, I'm tired. Today I have to present 2 patients because one of mine went home yesterday that I've never like fully presented before in the morning, and then I'm gonna meet for the first time today, plus a new patient, and I have to like figure all that out in a matter of like a couple hours. So any extra time that I can get, I will take. I started charting yesterday, but I was so tired and I fell asleep and didn't finish, but we're gonna just go now and get there and just like start looking at things on the computer and then get sign out from the night team. Excuse me, Zula girl, you mind? Can I? Excuse me, thank you. Inside, say to me, what's wrong? To where you come from? It's easy loving you. So we're trying to find a computer that's out of the way. It's so quiet this early. Headed to sign out. I'm pre-rounding on all my patients. My new patient's in the ED and I kind of forgot how to get there, so rounds are done. I just finished all my tasks. I made calls, I put in orders, you know, I'm that girl. And then this is like the room that we've been working in after rounds ended. So I'm gonna go eat lunch. It's, I can't read that backwards, 1:20, 1:21. And yeah, I'm gonna go run to lunch, and then at 2 o'clock we're gonna run the list. which is when we talk to our attending again, and we just like talk about the tasks that we've done, any like thing that we followed up on, stuff like that. Okay, I'm on lunch. I have about like less than 20 minutes to eat a snack, and then I have to go back. My wonderful attending offered to buy us all something from the little coffee shop in the hospital, and I can't drink coffee right now because I don't know if I should really tell you the story. It's kind of graphic. I don't know if some of you are squeamish. I guess I'll tell the story, but I don't really know if I should put this on the internet, but I guess I'll say it. If you're like squeamish, like maybe skip, I don't know, 1 minute. Long story short, oh, it's kind of gross. Long story short, I was drinking a lot of coffee when studying for step 2, like drinking coffee every day for like 7 weeks straight, and I don't do that. Like I only drink coffee when I need it, so my body wasn't used to it, and I already had acid reflux. And one night I went to bed, I had coffee the night before, and or like the day before, and I had like a little mini pizza that night, which is very acidic, and that also exacerbates acid reflux. And I can't even saying this. I had a dream that in my dream I started throwing up in the dream, and then I woke up in real life and I and I threw up in my mouth, but like full on throw up, not like, you know. So I ran to the bathroom and then I threw up like 4 more times. All from my acid reflux. Like, who knew it could get that? I know I'm almost a doctor, but I really didn't know it could get that bad. So I stopped drinking coffee, and I'm on omeprazole over the counter, which if you don't know, it's a PPI. That's a treatment for, one of the treatments for GERD. And yeah, I stopped drinking coffee. So anyway, sorry if that was TMI, like I'm so sorry. My attending offered to buy us all like drinks, and I didn't want to be rude and be like, I don't want anything, thanks. So I wanted to try matcha, so I decided to try it. I had to take a sip because everyone was watching me because they wanted to know what I thought of it, because they all knew I never tried it. I know it's not like matcha from the best place ever. It's pretty good. It's just like at the end, it kind of has like a weird taste. But the front of the sip is pretty good. For sub-I, I have to sign in when I get to the hospital as first call provider for all my patients. So I literally get to the hospital. I have 3 patients right now. I put in the chart, like, if there's anything that has to do with this patient, you call me first. That's basically what I'm saying. I get chats like all day. And yesterday, on Monday, I was getting chats during lunch, and I'm like trying to respond to the chats and like put in the orders, and then like also eat lunch. But since I only have like 20 minutes, I'm not even gonna, I mean, I don't have any chats right now to respond to. Well, actually I do, but they're not urgent, so I'm just not gonna, I'll respond to them in 20 minutes. It is pretty empowering, like being so in charge of something and putting in orders, even though, because I'm not actually an MD yet, I can't just order something and it goes through. Like I can't just order a medication and it'll just go through. I order it, and then my resident has to sign the order and like kind of sign off on what I ordered. But it's still just like kind of empowering, like ordering stuff and, you know, calling people. And I'm like, hi, I'm Lauren Smith, I'm the sub-intern on MedJ. Anyways, I'm gonna eat really quick and then we're gonna RTL, aka run the list.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mom.
And how's sub-I going?
It's going well.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna need someone's car if you take my car.
I know. You're going home now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great, great. Okay, maybe I can pull it off today.
You never know how much stuff you have in your car until you have to clean it out. Oh my God. Do you guys know that sound where it's like something, 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 and then all of a sudden I hear this, what is the sound? All of a sudden I hear this aggravating voice. I don't know what the sound is, but basically that's how I feel when I walk into the kitchen for myself and the cats follow. Because why are you in here? Because why? I'm not feeding you. But it's like they walk in here, I'm like, dang, are y'all hungry? Okay, I guess I'll feed you. But was I going in there for them? No. And even after I feed them, are they still gonna come into the kitchen and like, who? I'm sorry. Who do you think you are? Like, he's like by the fridge, like, open it up, get the bowls out. My mom is here and we're listening to old voicemails. Oh, you have to unlock it again. Oh God, I've really been dramatic all my life. Listen to this voicemail. This is from October 3rd, 2014.
I would just like to say, Mom, thank you for being there for me in my time of need when I needed you most, which was right now. How was your day? I hope it was good. Mine was okay until now, because I'm walking around to see like a normal person. I come back inside. There was a monster fly on the trash can, like the poop trash can, sitting there, whatever. I was fluttering, like waved him away. And I put the poop in, he was transforming. Oh my God, there's a fly in here again, Mom! Oh my God, this fly is me, Mom. Literally, I go to shut the garage and that monster fly is flying in and out. And he's so big that he opened the garage back up, like while it was shutting. Like right by the center, that's how big he was. Like, these flies had it out for me, Mom. What the heck? Like, what did I do to you? Oh my God, I was going crazy. Okay, I'll see you later.
No, I remember that. I remember actually this exact day, and I literally closed the garage, and the fly, he flew past the sensor and reopened, like the garage is closing.
No.
That's what happened. That's how we explained. No, Mom, that's how big this fly was. I'm telling you, he flew in the exact perfect spot and flew past the sensor, and the door started going back up, and I was so freaked out. Oh my God, I really remember that day. I just wish we had like the one we were looking for though.
Well, this is shocking and quite frankly unacceptable, Mother. I don't know where you are, I don't know what you're doing, but I wanted to chit-chat with you while I went home, but I guess you're doing better things, so I will just go, on my way by my lonesome, and I'll just hope to hear from you in the next week or so. Bye, I love you.
Facts. Still true. My mom just left. It's like 10:20. I also was cooking while I was talking to her, so like I took a long time to cook, but I meal prepped for several days. But I had potatoes. I bought them 1 week ago, and like some of them started growing those like gross little spore things. I don't know if they're like, I don't know anything about them, but they creeped me out. My skin was crawling, so I had to like throw out half of them. And then my broccoli, also bought it a week ago. It went bad. So it was the saddest meal prep known to man. And this is what my plate looks like. It looks so sad. But just know there was supposed to be vegetables. I'm watching Love is Blind while I eat, and then I have to hurry up and get to bed because it's getting really late. And this is season 4. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's 6 a.m. I am in my scrubs and I'm about to walk out the door. My mom came yesterday because basically we leased my car and it was time to get rid of that car and get a new one because the lease was up. So she took my car, my original car, and she drove it to the dealership and she got a new car and then she drove it back. And then we just like spent some time together, but I didn't go out and see the car, so I'm literally gonna be like clicking the key to figure out which one it is because I literally don't know, but let's go do that now and drive to the hospital. We found her. She's so cute. She's like a different color, but I probably actually should have came out here and, oh God, like set this up because I don't even have Bluetooth set up and I need to listen to my book and it's not connecting, but we've got to go. Alright, it's almost 6:30. I'm heading to sign out. It's gonna be a long day today because I'm admitting. So I don't think I'll be leaving here until like 6 at the earliest, so maybe like 7 p.m. That's where I'm going. 7:40. And I'm going to start some of my patients. I have chart checked. My notes are mostly written. So we're doing good this morning. A lot less stress than yesterday. Because once you've seen the patient once, like the skeleton on your note is like pretty much already written and you just kind of add to it. So, yeah, we're doing good. So when you're in the hospital for a long time, you can get delirious. And unfortunately that happened to one of my patients last night. So now they're in like the psych ward. Hey guys. Just checking in. It's 4:30. Being a doctor is really hard. Even though I'm like sub, but still. And I came in this bathroom to try not to cry, but I cried. And we'll talk about it later because I need to like get it together because as soon as I got in here, I got a message about a patient saying I need to go see them because something's wrong. So it's fine. But it's been a really hard day. I'm just trying to make it look like I didn't just cry. But my eyes like really just give it away, don't they? I am going home. It's 6:08 and I cannot wait to just be elsewhere. Good morning. Happy. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, I think it. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk when I get there. Yesterday was really rough. And I want to talk about what happened. I just don't have time to talk about what happened right now. But first of all, I left my camera in my car. And then by the time I got home, I showered and then I just like collapsed on my bed. So yeah, there was like really no time or energy to talk yesterday. But I'm going into today with an open mind. And I'm trying to hit reset on things. It's 6:17. I'm not admitting today, which is nice. So I should be out around 4. As you saw, I'm watching Azula because my boyfriend was away on a business trip, but he's coming back today. I'm off tomorrow because I get one day off a week and my day off this week happens to be Friday. So me and my 2 cats are going to go to his apartment like after work today and I'll spend the night there and like start my 1-day weekend there, and that'll be nice. Like I'm really looking forward to that, so I'm just gonna keep thinking about that to get myself through this day. I have 4 of my own patients right now plus 1 patient. There's a different medical student off today, and when one of us is off, the rest of us have to cover that person's patients. So I have one of her patients as well. So I have 5 patients today. I am drinking my cream of wheat for breakfast. I didn't bother to bring a lunch today because I didn't get to eat lunch yesterday and I just feel like why bother? Why bother? But let's go. And today will be a better day. It's 8 o'clock. I'm about to go see a patient. I chart checked. My notes are almost done. And I called the Echo team and they never answered their phone, and they answered me this morning. And one of the patients is gonna get their echo this morning. That's what they said, because they're waiting to leave. And I feel like that's a sign that today's gonna be a good day. Happy Friday, AKA my day off. It's currently 5:50 p.m. I honestly slept this entire day for the most part, which has been really nice. I think I needed it. I just have been laying on the bed, sleeping, laying on the couch, sleeping. And right now my boyfriend and I are going to the movies. We decided last minute to go see Deadpool Wolverine. So yeah, we're headed there now, and it randomly started pouring rain, and now we're both wet, which not ideal, but it's fine. I'm trying to not think about work because I keep thinking about the stuff I did yesterday and how I'm gonna be back there tomorrow, and I'm really trying to just live, be in this moment and enjoy the day, but it's hard to do that. And I also got an email about a patient today, but it's fine. But I'm excited for the movies. I'm excited for the popcorn. I love the popcorn. This is my date. Can I show you? No?
I'm looking crazy.
Oh. Good morning. It is Saturday at 5:56. I'm gonna leave for the hospital in a couple of minutes, but I wanted to just say that Deadpool and Wolverine was good. I gave it a 7.3. It was really funny, and a lot of people in it were they excited me, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was good. I recommend seeing it. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about Wednesday and what happened before I move on and go into this coming stretch of days. So on Wednesday, when I got to the hospital, one of my patients basically became very altered mentally and delirious overnight, to the point where they had to be transferred into the locked unit, which oftentimes psychiatric patients are in the locked unit, but in that patient's case, it was necessary to transfer them there because they were, pulling at their IVs and trying to leave and doing all these things when they weren't actually mentally capable because they were delirious. So I came into the hospital with a lot going on. And then during rounds, another one of my patients, there was a rapid response stroke alert called on them. And so our team wasn't on the floor at the time, but we rushed to the floor that they were on, and they seemed like they were having some stroke or seizure or something, and they weren't responsive. It wasn't a code blue, but they weren't responsive, and it was very intense. I don't know, I think rapid responses, stroke alerts, code blues are always gonna be very intense because they're very serious. So that was a lot. And then because of all these things happening, I had to put in a lot of orders. I had to contact a lot of people. I had so many tasks to do. So by the time we were supposed to meet in the afternoon, I never had time to actually go to lunch. And that sucked because I was obviously hungry. Everything was so intense. I just wanted a second to step outside of the hospital and breathe fresh air and just breathe for a second, because I was go, 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 and there was all these serious things happening. And then I was admitting that day. So I went and I saw a new patient for the first time. And the patient came in because they have an esophageal stricture. So their esophagus, all of our esophaguses look around like this, and their esophagus is like strictured. So every time they eat or drink, they throw it right back up. They had just been at the hospital, so they came like literally the day after they were discharged because they ate a hamburger and they're supposed to only eat liquid. So it kind of like messed everything up as far as like what had already been fixed by GI. So anyways, I'm talking to them and they just started saying like rude things to me, and then they threatened to take me down. Those are the words. And I just like, it was the last straw. It was really the last straw. So I left, and then I went to the bathroom and I just like cried because I'm like getting emotional just thinking about it, but I'm fine. But it's just like, it was such an overwhelming day, and for like that to be the end of the day where like someone else came to the hospital. I didn't ask this patient to come to the hospital, right? Like I didn't beg them, like, please come to the hospital, I need another patient. And I'm on the team to help them, and they are rude. And like, it's called abusive language. Like they're using abusive language when like you're the one who needs help. I don't need any help. I can drink water just fine. Like I'm trying to help you. So it just was like the last straw, and I just like kind of had a little breakdown. And actually the next day when I went to see them in the morning, they were like calling me useless and like very rude again, using abusive language. And I told my team, because as I'm presenting, I have to say why I didn't get to ask all my questions, why I didn't get to do a physical exam. And my attending actually was like, I think as medical students, you don't feel empowered to speak up for yourself in situations like that. But if a patient is using abusive language to you, you can tell them that it's not okay and it won't be tolerated. And I was like, wow, like, okay. And then in afternoon rounds, the attending went and saw them on their own in the morning. And then in the afternoon, they told me that the patient apologized. So I guess my attending like stood up for me and brought it up, and that was really nice because I don't think any attending has ever stood up for me. And like, I don't like, patients are usually never rude to me, but it's still just like certain situations, like in the cardiac ICU, I talked about what happened there, and like no one has ever actually stood up for me. So I really appreciate this attending. That was really nice of her. So yeah, it just was like a lot happening. And I'm not gonna lie to you and say, sorry, I just keep like checking the time because I know I can chat. I'm not gonna lie to you and say like, I'm not like a little anxious about seeing the patient today if they're still there. I don't know what happened on my day off. It just like ruins my whole mood because like, why are you being rude to me? It's just not something I want to deal with, but I have to because this is my job. So we'll see how today goes. That was that. Sorry to end on like kind of a sad note, but I'm not gonna say that I feel refreshed after one day off. Like this is insane to me. And I also have an 8-day stretch of work days now. I have to work 8 days straight. So I'm like feeling kind of like defeated already going into that. Sorry, this is like so negative, but this is how I'm feeling right now. But we're gonna survive because I have survived everything up to this point. So like this will be fine. It's just really hard. And it's not even that what I'm doing every day, like each little task is hard. It's just there's such a massive amount of stuff to get done in not a lot of time that things like lunch get missed and things like breathing get missed. So we'll see how these next 8 days goes. I don't think I'm gonna vlog today, but I'll probably start vlogging like the next day or two after today. So sorry to leave you like that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Also, just to like not leave it on like the biggest negative note ever, I'm trying myself to like, whatever happens at the hospital, leave it at the hospital. And like if a patient is like horrible to me, like leave it in the room. I'm working on it, but it's just not that easy. You know what I mean? But I am working on it, so yeah, okay. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.